welcome to my channel Lazy Fellows. I am your Pharma Behan. Hello guys, in the series of completing JN2 M Pharmacy syllabus copies, now we will go through with the Pharmaceutical Regulatory Affairs department, and in this department we have good regulatory practices, drug regulatory affairs, intellectual property rights, total quality management, pharmaceutical validation, stability of drugs, dosage forms, pharmaceutical formulation technology, documentation and regulatory writing, research methodology, IPR, regulatory practice and documentation lab, drug regulation and registration lab, and then we in the second semester we have regulatory aspects of herbals and biologics, regulatory aspects of medical devices, regulatory aspects of foods and nutraceuticals, intellectual pharmaceutical quality control and quality assurance, nano-based drug delivery systems, clinical research and pharmacovigilance, nutraceuticals, advanced drug delivery systems, regulatory aspects of herbal biological lab, and regulatory aspects of medical devices lab. And then in the third semester, we have biostatistics, scale up and technology transfer, production area design and packing development. In the first subject is drug regulatory affairs. In this, we have drug regulatory aspects in India, GMP, detailed about drug regulatory aspects in the product design, documentation related to the manufacturing, good governing bodies across the globe, intellectual property rights, introduction and types of intellectual properties, history of Indian patent protections, and patent filing procedures in India, opposition and patent filing procedures under PCT, silent features of Indian patent amendments, background and silent features of impact of international treaties, PCT application procedure review and national phase applications, patent invalidation process in India and USA, total quality management, concepts and philosophy of TQM, GLP and GMP, drug regulatory and accrediting agencies of world, good manufacturing practices, regulatory considerations of preclinical and clinical evaluation and globalization of drug industry, present status and scope of pharmaceutical industries in India, pharmaceutical validation, introduction, qualification of analytical systems, qualification of glasswares, laboratory equipments, validation of utility systems and cleaning validation, analytical methods of validation, stability of drugs and dosage forms, drug decomposition mechanism, hydrolysis, oxidation, phytolysis, solid state chemical decomposition, identification of quantitative determination of preservatives, antioxidants, coloring materials, general methods of analysis to determine the quality of raw material used in the cosmeceutical industry, methods of analysis to determine the quality of cosmetics in finished products, pharmaceutical formulation technology, pre-formulations, excipients used in the various dosage forms like tablets, dissolutions and stability testing, documentation and regulatory writing, documentation in pharmaceutical industry, dossier preparation and submission, audits and inspections, product lifecycle management, research methodology and IPR. In this, we have meaning of the research and research problem, effective literature studies, approaches, and technical writing, nature of intellectual properties as patent rights. This is the pharmaceutical regulatory practice and documentation lab. These are the experiments, and this is the drug regulation registration lab. These are the experiments, and then regulatory aspects of herbals and biologics. We have India applications of regulations and guidelines, USA, European Union, vaccine regulations in India, herbal drug products, regulatory aspects of medical devices, ethics, USA, regulatory approvals of European regulatory approval processes of medical devices, Asian, China, and Japan regulatory registration procedures, Then we have regulatory aspects of food and nutraceuticals. Nutraceuticals, global aspects, India food safety and standards, USA food safety moderations and dietary supplements. And then European Union food safety control and quality assurance, impurity stability studies, impurities in new drug products, impurities in residual solvents, concepts of quality assurance, guidelines for the quality assurance of blood products and large volume parenterals, organizations and personal training, hygiene premises, equipments, packaging and labeling control, quality control laboratory, manufacturing and control of dosage forms, nano-based drug delivery systems, introduction to nanotechnology, synthesis of nanomaterials, biomedical applications of design of nanomaterials for the drug delivery and characterization including the principles and size reduction, clinical research and pharmacovigilance, regulatory perspectives of clinical trials, clinical trial types and design, experimental study, clinical trial documentation, basic aspects and terminologies, establishment of pharmacovigilance methods, ADR reporting tools used for pharmacovigilance, and nutraceuticals. In this we have definition for the foods, nutraceuticals, dietary supplements, phytochemicals as nutraceuticals, and introduction to free radicals and measurement of free radicals, free radical in diabetes melters and other diseases, antioxidants, advanced drug delivery systems. In this we have fundamentals of controlled drug delivery systems, pharmacokinetics and dynamics, design, fabrication, evaluation and applications of the following, biochemical molecular biology approaches to controlled drug delivery of the other systems, biochemical molecular approaches of liposomes, neosomes, microsomes, microspheres, nano resealed erythrocytes, drug targetings on direct delivery to lungs, brain and other problems involved in targeting neoplasm, and regulatory aspects, biological lab, and regulatory aspects of medical devices lab, biostatistics, introduction and scope of biostatistic, measures of central tendency, measure of dispersion, probability rules, ANOVA, hypothesis testing, non-parametric tests, and scope and technology transfer. In this we have pilot plant design, scale up, validation, equipment qualification, process validation, and industrial safety hazards, production area design and packing development. In this we have production area design, current good manufacturing practices, pharmaceutical packing and design, stability of packing of solids, semi-solids, parenterals, ophthalmics and aerosols. English for research paper writing.